Oh, she got her boy. She got her
So
boy.
still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on
They
their own
got a
side
tight
of the
but she
field
got
on fourth down.
her own time still.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge
when I find that
Sticks
motherfucker,
make a drastic shift forward.
I'm trying to send it to you.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So that one a disaster. Big loss there with second down coming up.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Rodgers again now. Looking deep.
No, he got to keep going. There's no need to come back to the ball. I'm going to get the ball to you. I promise you.
Couldn't hang on third down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going.
Oh, my God. I got some of my damn footage of the stands. God damn.
Advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And they hate it when I record for it because I get too much fucking caught up in the damn shit.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
She's super excited. And how do you got to run multiple meets against one besides the 11, right? You got to run multiple meets.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at the 20. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run for it with Carson. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry by Jones. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. At the 24-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. Austin's got it left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Packers.
Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Wilson. It's out. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down.
Now Jones. And this will be a Packers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
It certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play call.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks
first quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete. Kevin King there defensively.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
It's 3rd and 9.
They go play action now. Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Tavon Austin. Now Austin. Austin. Ooh, with a juke. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Green Bay.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
It's second down.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers.
Look, get the fuck out of here, bro.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 38. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 17. And they'll have great field position here.
You see it there, right?
At the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 16-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll try the left side. Carson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pick up there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
For Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. But one more time, they'll keep it on the ground. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. As the first half is winding down. And the Packers are back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Bro, take time out!
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall looking for the tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. This is Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
And it's
throwing now is Rodgers. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'll get back to you. Fuck you. It won't let me call timeout, fool. I'll get back to you. What you gonna get back to me?
At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Close it.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
49-yard line.
On 1st down, Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, With his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw is Wilson. Throwing on 3rd and long.
Oh, kiss the ball!
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So that'll back him up 5. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded inside the 5. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
18-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 76 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. He finds his man. The tackle.
Wilson, pressure!
And they work this well upfield across
Where's
the
my pressure?
22 yards there, a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Will Redmond. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Rodgers now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, it's Jones. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now Rodgers on third down. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
11 yards. It's now fourth down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run. It's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Austin. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On first down, it's Jones. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some play.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Flushed out right. He can run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
First and 10 at the 7.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Wilson on first down.
What are you waiting for? What the fuck are you waiting, dog? Come on.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And a diving grab.
No, he might be jumping that goddamn ball.
On a play that began back at the 30.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Here's Wilson. A pass underneath for Carson. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He'll look to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after
Come
that.
on, stay up.
Going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Bro, what are you doing, stupid?
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Rodgers to throw.
Bro, what? Look at him.
Another one. They are all over the football in this game.
Why they trying to fuck me, fool? What?
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Returning it is Moore. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A great return there of 22 yards.
Keep that motherfucker at bay. Don't tackle him.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Tonight's final score, Packers 20.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we're waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
Especially London, bro. You know how that feels. When you dance from behind, have you ever jumped in the pool and you went to the bottom of that bed, right? You went to the top, and right before you get the nigga that pull your leg. Well, you know the instant feel of death you feel right there. All this pressure on the nigga. Explain what I did. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Don't ask me everything, how I did it. Been the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a spray,
one more little.
can I kick it?
Let you get your big back.
Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I? Ay, could turn on my power, and look at my dogs from. How did the fire, but how did you get up? I got rich and went broke and got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat grits.
Hey, London, when they doing live streams with Zariah? When Zariah was running, did they do live streams? I think there's some shit for that COVID shit, huh? Yeah. Go to Seattle.
I remember when I wait to be.
Bring them Chiefs. Bring them Chiefs out, man.
What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash?
I know you don't.
I know so. I know you know. Better know that. That's all I ask. Like, explain what I did. Can I know what it is? Yeah, I got some range and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Been the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Get the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? Yeah, you know so I ask, can I? What they come from?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going, and off we go from Lambeau.
What's that?
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
How's that glitch?
Now Rodgers being chased out left. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Who? What? He won. They beat their ass like 55. Yeah. Blow their ass out in the first time. And then the worst thing about it,
okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Brings up
on second and a yard. Allen flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's third and short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
a 4-yard gain. Brings up second and...
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Down just shy of the goal line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bills 7, Packers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make a... And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Again here on 2nd and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On first down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
What the fuck? How you get nuts like that?
Buffalo. John Brown. 27 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now the toss to Jones, running right.
Come on,
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2. Brings up
On 2nd down. It's Jones.
24-yard line.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing. Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And what we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football, it says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Now a run with Singletary. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Singletary.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The Bills on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up
off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers throwing the out route and complete.
Come on, straight up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Man.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they'll get him down just shy of the
Bro, he is running faster than me to get to the fucking hole that he don't know where I'm going.
On the 8th play of the drive.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Motherfucker, come 6.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers Packers have cut it back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half and fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers.
This nigga is covering me backwards.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And 5.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shot.
Throw the ball, Jesus! Throw the ball! Boy, I'm about to say, what are you doing?
Tavon Austin there to make the grab, and the Packers have taken the lead.
Bro, did you see that, London?
Could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in their final minute and a half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Packers 17. Bills 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. It's caught left side by John Brown. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Bills first down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
On for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And this is to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Oh, shit!
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The pass to Brown as he hauls it in.
Oh, straight the fuck is he the Bible?
All the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills have broken the tie. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he's got it up and through.
Score Bills 24. Packers 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Hold it and get in between there, folks.
So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Bills 31. Packers 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Ed Oliver, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack on first down, Rodgers flushed to his right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now he'll square up and throw deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 32 on the play. This is Jones.
Just go straight, stupid. No straight. There's no need to be bumping on your nigga. Shit.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones.
Bullshit. Why is it taking him so long to go?
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
2-yard gain.
They'll go with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers are back within a score. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because he had to fire out and really smack someone. And boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging him on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Thank you.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And when I looked out, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball.
What the fuck is that?
Overthrown by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
And he'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tavon Austin there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game, 31-31.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st down, Bills.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What grade is it you watching, man? You see all this shit like this, man. Or posting up anger where you know a nigga over.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
That's all I need you to do.
And Harrison, the one on the stop.
You see it? Tag.
Is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From the gun, Allen. And that's
bullshit!
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Singletary. About 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
Singletary again. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give him the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
What the fuck
See
did
if they
that?
can do just that. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those... haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They go right back to Singletary. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
To throw is Allen. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32, the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This game has been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
That's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point try now for Crosby. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Packers 38, Bills 34.
Oh, I know.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have an opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down. Now Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
They probably spent a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. From midfield, here's Allen. Steps away to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down.
Get back.
Allen to throw. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
I gotta do.
Within striking distance, couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
I got an audience. Dude, I got an audience. Talk to me, motherfucker. Let me know you're there.
What you did, Maura?